Louisiana Beer Review SpindleTap Heavy Hands DIPA. This is brewed by SpindleTap Brewing Company, Hirsch Road, Houston, Texas. And it's got some kind of video game theme. And it looks like it's been on the market since 2018. There are a lot of video reviews for it. I didn't ever see this in my life until this past month at Mathern's. It's the only place I've seen it, to my knowledge. They use all Citra hops. It gets an outstanding, a 94 out of 100 on Beer Advocate. An 93 out of 100 on Rate Beer. But only a 48 in the style. Hazy DIPA, they only give it a 48. So they say in the style it's horrible. 83 on Untapped. So let's check it out. Does it come in bottles? I don't know. Draft, probably, in Houston at least. Alright, I can smell it from here. That Citra hops. The Citra pungent. Tropical fruit smelling hops. Off-white head, and it's a very cloudy, milky white, milky white yellow appearance. Creamy yellow appearance. Oh well. I intend to watch the video reviews. The first one I started playing, I didn't really watch it. He was just mainly talking about the can. Saying it's reminiscent of his childhood, and but video games are not really reminiscent of my childhood because I never could stand playing them. A little bit I tried, but I just say I'm not interested in it. Never. Never bought a, wanted to buy any of those consoles or anything. Other kids played them, of course, to go to the arcade, play them. I didn't like it. Okay. It has a very interesting aroma. Almost like a smoked white malt, wheat malt. I know it sounds crazy, huh? They don't have the ingredients on the website because I would have written those on my paper, on my little notepad. But I'm thinking of using some kind of pale malts, obviously. The Citra hops, we know that. It's all Citra hops. And I think they're adding wheat, white wheat. Although, it doesn't say contains wheat. Most of I think they're required to put that. Or it could be a courtesy. I don't know the exact law, but a lot of times things will say contains wheat. But it could be a courtesy instead of a requirement. Okay, so it's about a month and a half old, and the can should be fine. Wouldn't have done me to get it last month because I couldn't get it last month. It's a nice smell. It's a peculiar smell though, but sometimes peculiar aromas are really nice, and sometimes they're really not nice. Taste. Prickly carbonation. There's such a wide variety of flavors in the India Pale Ale world. It's got something for everyone, I guess. Body's medium. Finish is mostly dry. Sugar scale, sweetness scale, 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes, if not a 4. It's very sugary sweet. Bitterness units. They seem low. They don't give the IBU. I'll try to take a good guess. Make a good guess. 35 at the most. I'm saying 30, but maybe 35. Maybe. There's really no notice. I'm saying that's probably the number because of all the sweetness to balance the sweetness out. But really, in a real world sense, the bitterness units would be 1.5 out of 5 hop cones, which to me is not a good thing. There's a lot of citrus fruit flavor from the Citra hops. I mean, it's okay. I don't know why it's getting a 93 and a 94 and an 83 on Untapped, which is very high for Untapped. To me, it's just kind of bland. It's 8%. Oh yeah, 8%. Woo, time to get wild. Let's get wild. But, you know, big deal. 8%. This day and age, from all these years of tasting beers, 8% is nothing. I mean, if you drink a few cans, it's going to be something. But you know what I'm saying. It's not too impressive. The major feature of this double India Pale Ale is that it doesn't taste very India Pale Ale-ish. It's kind of, it is bland. It's not kind of bland. It's bland. It's tap water. I've drunk Houston, Texas tap water many times. Have no problem with it. Take no issue with it. Some little faint kind of laying around citrus flavor, pale malt, very pale, very dull, and no kind of balance and bitterness in a practical sense. I know somebody might say, well, I got a number from the distributor. It's not on the company's website, but the distributor says it's 34. And okay, I would believe it. I would say yes. But it's not detectable. You say, well, it's a month and a half, so you missed it. It had to be drunk immediately 2 weeks into it. No, I doubt that. There's some creaminess. There's definite. You see, that's why I think I'm getting that tap water, because it's weedy. Looks, I mean, it looks all right. If you want to drink a beer that looks like orange Julius, that's fine with me. Doesn't make any difference to me, especially since your interests don't conflict with my interests. But, and like I said, there's a little burnt flavor. I don't know what happened there. The Seagram's Escape Pineapple Mule. You say, oh, no. That's a variety pack. 12 ounce can variety pack grocery store flavored beer from Rochester, New York. Do not even begin to go there. I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to say that scored an 80. Marginally good. It was marginally good. I wouldn't want to drink it again, although I have 2 cans left, and I'm probably going to have to drink it again because nobody else is going to want it. I wouldn't even say this is good. I don't know if it's the worst IPA I've ever had. It's not the worst beer I've ever had. Nice lacing. Nah. I'm gonna go with 77 out of 100. And it was $3.99 for the can. $77. It's a C. It's okay, but I can get beers for $19.49, a 30-pack that are in the A range, or at least A- range. So there you go on that. So I still would go to Houston. I still will plan to go to Houston, Texas, and tour the SpindleTap Brewery. But if I go there and they say, "What do you think about heavy hands?" I'm gonna say, I don't know if I really want to talk about that. And let's hope they don't press me on it, which they probably won't. All right, so thank you for watching this video production